Have you ever wondered if God already knows the name of the person you're going to spend forever with? Not just knows it, but chose them for you before you even knew what love was. What if the reason he picked that specific soul wasn't what you think? What if it had nothing to do with their looks, their success, or even how perfectly they fit your dream list? What if the reason God chose this person for you is so deeply personal, so tender, so woven into the very fabric of who you are and who he's calling you to become, that when you finally understand it, it will bring you to your knees in grateful tears? Right now, in this moment, heaven is holding something sacred for you. There's a divine appointment already written. There's a love story God authored long before you ever prayed for it. And the reason behind his choice is about to change the way you see yourself, your past, and your future. If your heart is stirring right now, if something in your spirit is leaning forward, type the words "I believe" in the comments. Let that be your act of faith today, because what you're about to hear isn't just a message. It's a word that many of you have been waiting for, and God is ready to reveal it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like the love you're longing for is taking too long? Like maybe God forgot about you, or maybe you missed your chance, or maybe you're just not the kind of person who gets that kind of blessing. I want you to know that those thoughts, as real as they feel, are not from God. They're whispers from the enemy meant to make you doubt what heaven has already decided. Because here's the truth. God doesn't operate on your timeline, and he doesn't make mistakes. When he chooses someone for you, it's not random. It's not a backup plan. It's not him scrambling to fix something because you prayed hard enough. No, it's intentional. It's purposeful. And it's rooted in a love for you that goes deeper than you can imagine. The person God chose for you was chosen because of who you are at your core, because of what he's healing in you, because of the glory he's about to reveal through your union. And when you finally meet them, or when you finally see them clearly if they're already in your life, you're going to cry. Not because it's perfect, but because it's him. There's a verse in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11 that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." And yes, we often quote this verse when we talk about career or calling or destiny. But did you know this also applies to your love life? God has a plan for your relationships. He has a plan for your marriage. And that plan includes a specific person who is handpicked, not because they're flawless, but because they're the perfect match for the assignment God gave you. You see, a lot of people think God chooses your spouse based on compatibility. And while compatibility matters, it's not the foundation. The foundation is purpose. God chose this person for you because together, the two of you are going to do something that neither of you could do alone. You're going to reflect his love in a way that draws others to him. You're going to raise children, build a home, create a ministry, support a vision, or simply live in such harmony and grace that people look at you and say, "That's God." And the reason you haven't met them yet, or the reason it hasn't clicked yet, is because God is still preparing both of you. Not just them. You too. Let me tell you what I've seen happen over and over again. Someone prays for years for the right person. They get tired. They get discouraged. They start to settle or shut down. And then, out of nowhere, everything shifts. They meet someone who feels different. Someone who makes them feel seen, safe, and spiritually aligned. And in those early moments, they realize something powerful. This person wasn't just picked because they check boxes. This person was picked because they carry something that unlocks something in you. Maybe it's healing. Maybe it's courage. Maybe it's joy you forgot you were allowed to feel. Maybe it's a softness you've been too afraid to show. The person God chose for you is the one who will call out the parts of you that have been hidden, hurt, or held back. And that's why the connection will be so emotional. Because it won't just feel like love. It will feel like coming home. Now, I need to pause here and say something important, because I know some of you are thinking, but I've been hurt before. I've trusted before. I've believed someone was from God before and I was wrong. I want to honor that pain. I want to honor the fact that you've been disappointed, maybe even betrayed. But here's what I need you to hear. Just because someone wasn't the one doesn't mean God wasn't working. Sometimes God allows us to walk through relationships that don't last because those relationships teach us what we actually need, what we actually value, and who we actually are. Those experiences aren't wasted. They're preparation. And the reason the right person will feel so different is because you'll have the wisdom now to recognize them. You'll have the discernment now to see the difference between a counterfeit and a covenant. So don't let past pain make you cynical about future promise. God hasn't forgotten you. He's been protecting you. If you're still with me, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know you're receiving this word. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do that now and turn on notifications, because these messages are spirit-led, and you don't want to miss what God is speaking over your life in the weeks to come. There are words coming that are going to unlock doors you didn't even know were closed. Now let's go deeper. Here's where it gets really beautiful. The reason God chose this person for you isn't just about what you need. It's also about what they need. You see, you've been praying for someone, but guess what? They've been praying for someone too. And you are the answer to their prayers just as much as they are the answer to yours. Think about that for a second. Right now, somewhere there's a person who has been asking God for someone with your heart, your faith, your strength, your kindness. They've been asking for someone who will understand their story, who will respect their journey, who will see them the way God sees them. And that person is you. You're not just waiting to be chosen. You've already been chosen. By God, yes. But also by the person He's preparing to meet you. And when the two of you come together, it's going to feel like a reunion, not a first meeting. Because your spirits will recognize each other. There will be a knowing, peace, a sense of, oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. In the book of Genesis, we read about Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac didn't go searching for a wife. He trusted God, and God sent someone on his behalf, his servant, to find the woman who was already chosen. And when Rebekah arrived, the Bible says Isaac brought her into his mother's tent. She became his wife, and he loved her, and he was comforted after his mother's death. That word, comforted, is so powerful. Because it shows that the person God chose for Isaac wasn't just a companion. She was a healer. She was a source of peace in the midst of his grief. She was chosen specifically because she could bring something into his life that no one else could. And the same is true for you. The person God chose for you is coming with something you didn't even know you needed. Maybe it's laughter. Maybe it's stability. Maybe it's a kind of love that's so patient, so steady that it rewires the way you see yourself. Whatever it is, it's already wrapped up in who they are. And when it's time, you'll feel it. But here's the part that might make you cry. The reason God chose this person for you is because He knows your wounds. He knows the rejection you've faced. He knows the loneliness you've carried. He knows the nights you cried yourself to sleep wondering if anyone would ever see you, really see you, and stay. And in His infinite kindness, He picked someone who won't just tolerate your story. They'll honor it. They'll hold space for it. They'll love you not in spite of what you've been through, but with a full understanding of it. Because they've been through something too. And that shared tenderness, that mutual understanding of what it means to be broken and still believe in love. That's what will make your bond unshakable. You won't just be two people who like each other. You'll be two people who have been refined by fire and are ready to build something eternal. The Apostle Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7, about what love really is. It's patient. It's kind. It doesn't envy. It doesn't boast. It's not proud. It doesn't dishonor others. It's not self-seeking. It keeps no record of wrongs. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Now read that again. But this time, think about the person God is preparing for you. Think about the kind of love that doesn't keep score, that doesn't throw your past in your face, that doesn't make you feel small or crazy or too much. That's the love God chose for you. And it's not because you're perfect. It's because He is. And His love, reflected through the right person, is going to heal parts of you that you didn't think could ever be whole again. Let me tell you what I sense in the spirit right now. For someone watching this, you've been feeling a shift. You've been feeling like something is about to change. Maybe you've been seeing signs. Maybe you've been having dreams. Maybe certain scriptures keep jumping out at you. Maybe people keep saying things to you that feel too specific to be coincidence. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. God is preparing you for alignment. And part of that alignment is the person He's bringing into your life. But before they come, He's doing a deep work in you. He's removing old mindsets.